What do we got?
Connor Ketcham writes, I have just seen Gone Girl for the first time, and it immediately made me think back to Nightcrawler. The creepiness of Amy in Gone Girl reminded me of a female version of Lou. So I'm wondering what you guys think. What's better, Nightcrawler or Gone Girl? And who had a better performance, Rosamund Pike or Jake Gyllenhaal? Thanks, and bring on that filthy.
Nightcrawler and Gone Girl were both such good movies, man. I loved both those movies. I will... As a film, I'm going to give a slight edge to Nightcrawler for me. No, that's not dissing Gone Girl at all, because it's 1 and 1A for me. Those were great, great films. Who gave the better performance? I'm going to go with Rosamund Pike. Not because of anything wrong with Jake Gyllenhaal's performance, but when you looked at the characters, Jake Gyllenhaal portrayed this incredibly rich, great character. But who was what you saw? Like, what you saw was what that character was, right? And he played it flawlessly. Rosamund Pike had this character who had to portray two characters to us. She was a character who was pretending to be something else at the same time. And she had to sell us on both of those characters. And for me, she did that in spades. I still think if Julianne Moore hadn't given the performance of her career this year, Rosamund Pike would have an Oscar on her mantle right now. So I'm going to lean towards Rosamund Pike, although Jake was amazing. Schnepp, what about you?
Yeah, I think they were both great, and I would love to see a movie called Lou and Amy. I would love to see those two characters. Like, we're always like, we're in the world where you can mix and match characters now. Let's do that with like non-superheroes. Let's put these two characters together. Somebody should write a screenplay like Lou and Amy sitting in a tree.
Son of Lou and Amy.
Son of Lou and Amy.
Yeah.
Don't let the Keymaster and the Gatekeeper of Creepiness procreate.
Loving it. Yeah, you know what? I love both characters. I can't really pick who I liked better. I thought they were both actors did such an incredible job. They made those movies. So
yeah, I'd give the slight edge to, I think I was probably more entertained watching Gone Girl, but I think as a film, I think I like Nightcrawler a little bit more in retrospect. The end scene of Nightcrawler, that last 20 minutes really sold it for me.
Yes.
As far as performance go, I think I'm going to lean towards John Campea and say Rosamund Pike, because Jake Gyllenhaal, if they're even performances, I was expecting that from Jake Gyllenhaal. I didn't know Rosamund Pike had that ability in her, because I saw her in Jack Reacher, and I think she was in like Johnny English or something like that. Right. And then to see what she was able to do with a character that complex, it's pretty astounding.
Yes. The reason that the twist, and this is a little bit of spoiler territory for Gone Girl, guys, so I mean the movie's out on home video now, but anyway. The reason the twist worked was because she so convinced me of the first personality we saw. I was totally bought into the first personality. Yes. And if she didn't do that, the twist has no power. But because she did it, the twist had
And what
power.
A twist. Like, I went in there blank. I didn't know anything about the story. I hadn't read the book. So when that happened, I was like, what? I was like, it's really a shocking surprise. So she gets that little flavor edge, I think. But I think Jake was incredible in that film. So
that's a great image, by the way.
Yeah. See, that's all the more reason Amy and Lou should be a movie.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.